Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Todd Blackman, your Essential Drummer, and today we're going to be talking about drum set books that I personally use. Drum set books that I personally use, and why I use them. So, pretty much just basically that. So, this might seem cliche, but stick control, yes. Now, you're probably asking why you put your name on there. So, it's a pretty common book to have when you're setting music. And so, if you by chance leave it in the practice room and all that, it's like you actually just leave it and you pack everything else and you just leave that book. Or you decided to, back in my community college, we have a bookshelf, and so sometimes people just leave their stuff there. And so the reason why I wrote my name, so if someone accidentally takes my book, I'll be like, hey, did you take my book? And you actually swap books. So you might have notes in your books. And so that's really important. And so, yeah, that's why I put that in my book. So, yeah, it does seem cliche to use stick control, but it is one of the best books you can have. So technically for snare drummers, but you can also incorporate it with other things too. So that's going to be another video for another time, but just let you know, this is one of the best books and all that. It's not just for rudiments, it could be for rudiments. It's not just for rudiments, but it's also for drum set stuff as well. So I definitely got a lot of notes in here, so I don't want anyone to take it. So, that being said, next! So, here's another drum book that I personally use and all that. It's called The Evolution of Jazz Drumming. So this is from Danny, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, sorry guys. But you just look him up, he's a pretty cool guy. It sounds like I know him. No, not yet, I haven't met him personally. But seems like a pretty cool guy and all that. He teaches like at a university. But also he's, one of his teachers was like, who was it? I know because I have one of the books that I was also going to mention too. Joe Morello was one of his teachers and all that. So basically what I use this book is listening to solos, getting an idea of how to transcribe stuff, but also references. My big thing is references. So this thing has a bunch of references, starting from Baby Dodds, which not a lot of people know, and all the way to Harold Jones, or Jack DeJohnette, or Elvin Jones, and all that. So that's a big reference. This is a big reference book. And so basically he has analyzed people's playing, and so it's a good book. It's a really good book. So if you're like need help with like, okay, I know who to listen to, I'll go to this book, okay? Or you go to my Spotify playlist, or something like that. So basically, this is a really good book. I love it. I love it a lot. Plus it has like a DVD of like the actual like videos of drummers drumming, or yeah, basically that. And so next thing is Central Techniques for Drum Set Book 1. I'm still curious, where's Book 2 itself? Come on, you already retired. Where's Book 2? Okay, so many people don't know, I already had like a private lesson with itself, and also I went to the UNT Jazz Workshop. And so this was a really great guy, really great guy. He's played with a lot of people like Woody Herman and some others that I cannot think of right now. I know more with Butch, but it's because I've been hanging out with him a lot. So, but with that stuff, that's really great books, and I actually, this is a sneak peek of the other book I use, but I got an autograph from him. I'm not sure you all can see that right, but to Todd, the best itself. So I got his signature. I got this autograph before he retired. So this is really great. But I'll talk about that book in a minute. So basically what this book is, it's just talking about coordinations and all that. But the biggest thing with this book that he uses with his students is the advanced triplet coordination. So this is, oh my god, if you want your brain to think, get this book. The only thing you need out of this book is basically the advanced triplet coordinations. The other triplet coordinations are alright, or duplet coordinations is good, but the advanced triplet coordinations is the biggest thing about this book. So that's why I like that book. is the triple coordination. Now this is another thing from SF, which basically all this is like a big band reading and all that, how to interpret, how to play stuff, and also how to sing some of the big band stuffs like do-da, do-da, and all that stuff. It teaches you how to play that. So this is why I like this book too. The big thing is like just his biggest thing is his charts he's made, and so basically it gives you an idea of like when he was over there, he did his jazz big band auditions. So these are like good examples of like things he would use for when it comes to auditions if you get a spot in 1 o'clock lap bands. So it's a really good book, real good book. Still use it. Another one, it's him again. So yeah, this is itself and all that. I listen with him. He's a pretty cool guy. I didn't spend a lot of time with him, but some other people, it's questionable. But he's a pretty good guy when I first came across with him. And so, this is a real good book. I don't use it a lot, but basically what I've used out of this is the ride patterns and all that. So it has pretty interesting ride patterns. Yeah, just pretty much ride patterns. The only things I've used is like the non-repetitive ride pattern, because that's the biggest thing with that stuff is like if you had a repetitive ride pattern, it's like oh, or it just irritates the crap out of them. So you don't want to irritate that stuff, do you? You don't want to irritate them, do you? You want to be on the side. So basically that's the only thing about this book. Next. Alright, next thing is going to be a little bit cliche, but it's a syncopation book. So, syncopation, you can do a lot of things. Stick control is universal, but this is more universal and all that, so I'm going to get to later of how to use the syncopation book and all that, but the most key things that I've used in this book was from pages, let's see here. Basically what I've used this book is like if you're having big trouble learning something, then I would go to this book. So if you want to do rock beats, you can go to page 10. Or if you want to do more rock beats, you go to page 12. Now also if you want to do some more jazz stuff, you can go to page 14. 16. The possibilities are endless. So also if you want to do like more legato fills and all that, you can go to page 18. So on and so forth. The possibilities are endless with this book. So I'll get to more later on this, but just to let you know, this book is universal and I love it. Next, so this is a book I use a lot just because it's I call it the more advanced version of stick control and all that. So it's Joe Morello. You gotta love Joe Morello, okay? So this is just basically developments. So basically what I've used with this is the stroke combination studies. Is that them? No, I basically in this book I've been doing the accent studies. So accents are key and all that. So basically what I've been doing is like the duple coordinations, triplet coordinations, and the combinations. So this is the biggest thing in my opinion about this book. The other things are pretty simple, like the buzz studies and all that. Basically it's just accents, but you do buzzes. That's pretty much the only thing about this. Yeah, everything else, stuff I don't personally use, but I haven't got to everything else, but in my experience and also my teachers is that the accent studies is the biggest thing about that book. Now, there's other books I use, but those are pretty much the top books that I use. So wait, is that 10? Seven. That's my top 7 books that I use. Now, there's more other books, but that comes more time. But I don't know how long this video was because I can't see the front. I'm using the front of my camera. And so you're seeing right now 60 frames per second. So you're getting good quality, guys, okay? this is a big upgrade. So, with that being said, guys, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and in the meantime, have the best day ever.